much. Okay, we've got self-worth coming up. We have self-worth. I feel you guys are trying to be quiet to do with circumstance, you're trying to be patient. It's funny because you are, I'm going to turn the light on, hopefully it'll work a little bit better. You're trying to be, what would the word be? You're reflective, whatever's going on, it's going on the inside of you. Some of you are wanting to be in hermit mode. It might be that you're reflecting quite a bit. It's so funny because this card literally, I'm looking at the mouth, right? And I'm looking at the third eye. You're trying to gain clarity with the perspective. I feel that you're trying to understand a deeper reason. You could be really muffling your mouth, like trying not to say something because you feel that you might say something you may regret. The crystal is even matching it. And I'll read the crystal. I take time for reflection and see life from a higher perspective. I mean, I literally, this is communication, right? This is throat chakra, third eye. Observing life from a greater perspective because you've been there, done that with the circumstance. Reflecting on the inner light. You see the best in everyone. Developing consistent spiritual practice, increasing spiritual awareness, meditating regularly. I'm kind of sensing at the minute for the earth signs. You're trying to be patient. You're trying, right? You're like, I can see it. Why? Usually we can see things is because we've dealt with it ourselves. Whatever this is that you're currently dealing with at the moment, this could be causing some frustration, okay? This could be really peeving you off. You could be looking at a situation. You could be very quiet. You could be observing it, its patterns, its behaviors. It could be happening on another person's side of the fence. You're like, okay, how do I deal with this? Is this person psychologically, emotionally ready to hear what I have to say? And even if I say it, it's their process. So it's like some of you are going to operate more in the mindset of, I'm going to speak less. I'm going to listen more. Others could be speaking more and not listening. Be careful how you're dealing with that. I feel there's a very important situation playing out, and I feel it's going to require a very tactical approach in the way you handle this. Yeah. There's a lot, there could be a lot of drama. There could be a circumstance and you wonder, okay, I don't want to repeat this pattern. I don't want to repeat this cycle. There could be something that you feel that you have, you know, why am I fighting for this one? But again, I feel it's more to do with what is going on inside than what is happening on the outside. What is happening on the outside you are looking at and it's frustrating. But the mind is going over this over and over again. Some of you may be thinking, gosh, when am I going to let this go? This could be a thought process. This can be, why does this keep coming up? I do feel a particular individual is becoming problematic. There could be a burden of some description that is going on in your circle. Doesn't have to be happening in your own life. This can be happening relating to love. There's something you're observing though. I feel this is more an observation. Again, I don't feel, oh gosh, okay, I may need to ask some questions here in the house because my guides are basically saying, look, some of you are feeling your life is on hold until this clears up in a perspective sense. It's like, so your map, in your opinion, may change based on another's actions. Some of you could be on the fence to do with the circumstance. There could be a circular experience that is causing drama. And it has been going on a bit like a saga. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, how many of you currently are earth signs? In the house, there is something that is weighing heavy on your heart. There is something from the past coming up in yours or your romantic interest life that is making you feel that something has to give. I feel those of you that are earth signs are being very careful. I feel that, yeah, I feel you're being very careful. This could be coming to a, I think for all of us, we need to be careful of being fiery. And I would say because the fire engine is coming up. It's feeling as though if there is anxiousness and we're keeping our tongue tied, if it's in our circle of concern and it's something that is affecting our way of life, 100% can we say something. But if it is external, but somehow we feel our life is being held back by it, it's permission based, you know. So I feel this could be causing some anxiety, some aggression. I do feel the sacral chakra is coming up. I feel in a spiritual connection. Some of you can be feeling that something is going on with your counterpart. But I also feel there can be dramas happening at home, things happening at home that are causing a bit of drama. Again, I see there could be something to do with family members. It could be if you have children. I just feel you're really trying to close your mouth with circumstance. I see somebody making a comment, and somebody making a comment in relation to your choices in life, and you can feel quite criticized. I feel it's almost like you sense that something is like there's a road splitting, and it's like, you know, this could be, you know, falling out with people, falling out with friends, maybe feeling that two worlds are moving in two different directions. Could it be a misunderstanding? Yes. Yeah, it's going to come out of nowhere. You've got to be careful. I feel there's a bit of a... for some of you, this can be something happens very, very quickly, and it could be love getting back on track. For others of you, I feel this is a circumstance very separately happening in a group, and it can be happening at your direct home, and it feels it could be... You can't... Those of you that know these situations, it's, you know, it's... It could, yeah, like I say, it could even be with an ex, but it's somebody that you had a connection to before. But for some of you, it is relating to, you know, who do you keep in your life? Who do you move out of? And what's really resonating with you? Where is your life going? I feel some of us are going to be actually going over old ground, bumping into people that we haven't seen in a long time. And I also feel with that, it's, you know, really, it can be nostalgic, but it doesn't mean to say, you know, you necessarily want to live there forever. I feel you kind of will look at the situation, whatever it's there to address, is there to help you actually see something from a different perspective to reach healing and closure for your new beginning. But there can be this feeling that there is a circumstance, I'm telling you, it's feeling ever so paused, but it's happening inside the earth signs internally. If you are dealing with a counterpart and there's a circumstance on their side of the fence, it's kind of looking like you're being really cautious in your communication style. It's kind of feeling as though you need a bit of space to do your own work at the minute. It's like, can you give me some space? I'm feeling a bit claustrophobic. I need some privacy. This can even be with family members and friends around you wanting to go into hermit mode, wanting some peace and quiet. This could be to get on top of things. But it also could be if there has been drama, maybe squabbles, you know, within individuals. You just don't have the time. I feel you're needing to deal with something quite analytical. But some of you, this is just coming up to give you a bit of some peace and quiet. It is saying some major decision is going to be required this week. Some of you are feeling that there is a person that is, okay, I'm getting this frequency that there is a jealous individual here. Okay, there's a person in the mix in your life at the moment, earth signs. They may not have the best intention for you. This could be a friend. You're going to know who this person is because it's coming up that you're aware of this. This person could even not be in your life, but you're aware of who they are. There is an individual here who does not mean the best for you. There is an individual that potentially is trying to block your blessings. It's all permission-based. Try to tune out of these energies, but be aware of who they are. Yep, the clarifier is saying the same. Do they know they're doing this? Yes, I do, but I don't think they know why they're doing it. Okay, there is a friend that they've got something going on in their own life. They're projecting it at you. They're used to your vibration being a particular way. It could be that you're very empathetic, understanding. This could even be a family member. I'll be perfectly honest, it could be a sibling. But whoever this person is, there's something personally going on for you. And they're kind of getting scared that maybe you're moving on with your life and you're moving up and ahead. There is a divine union card here for you guys. But there is an individual who is trying to psychologically, spiritually, emotionally keep you back. So be careful not to enable that situation. Whoever this energy is, and I did say for some of you, you could have crap coming up with your family. It could be a karmic cycle where, you know, divine masculine is having that situation happening. But ultimately speaking, I feel it's happening on both sides of the fence. And I feel automatically speaking, be it it's getting back on. For some of you, I feel that you're going into your career and purpose. And while you have all of these things going on, you're quite focused on the future. You're getting frustrated than nobody else is. And you're like, oi, you know, are you looking at this bigger picture? Are you looking at what we need to do? So I feel you've already looked at it and you already had that idea in mind. I feel by applying it and doing the things that you need to do, it's, you know, it's you getting into alignment. There could be a large amount of cash that comes to you. I feel also that of what you invest, you could be going from one extremity to another. So you could be going from, hey, really lacking self-esteem to suddenly, bang, you know, going, right, I've just leveled up and I'm really owning, you know, my truth and I know what I'm made of and I can make dreams happen. So it does feel that it's quite, you know, like it flips, like it changes. I feel some of you could reach union. Some of you could reach like a reconciliation, a connection with somebody. This could be causing conflict and jealousy. Some people don't want you to be happy. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. That's how it's coming through in the cards. They don't want you to be happy. They want to cause damage to the situation. This could be happening on both sides of the fence. I don't think it's going to work, but I do feel it's going to cause conflict. There is an external circumstance that is getting cycled out. It's either on one side of the fence or it's happening on both sides of the fence. So try and do the mirror work and see the pattern, especially for those of you in twin flame connections. Do the mirror work. Those of you point blank zero, you could have some dramas going on. There could be, for some of you, there could be a move of house, things moving around, maybe deciding where you want to live. You may need a lot of energy to get everything done. You could be concerned about money. Some of you are thinking about doing a different job. But again, you're concerned about money and your wellness and your finances moving forward. Some of you could be getting money out of somewhere that you hadn't expected. Some of you are, oh, wow, okay. If somebody has been taking advantage of you, you're putting your foot down. If you feel somebody's been using you for pentacles, it's permission-based, you're going to pull your pentacles back. There is something to do with money coming up. Some of you may hear through the grapevine that something has happened with a love interest. Some of you, if you are in a reunion, a connection, you could have concerns about what a partner is doing, what a love interest is doing with their finances and their choices. I really feel that the earth signs are observing, but they're seeing something. This can be a circumstance that has played out before and you're revisiting it. But I feel your ideals are different now. I feel they're ready to have this forward movement, so I just don't think you're going to tolerate any backward steps. This could be I'll just say it could be an ultimatum. It could be a statement piece that you make this month. You're keeping your mouth closed at the moment, but you're so ready to say something. I don't know what this is that you're saying. This, I do feel for some of you, is with a group of people. It's not just one person. But I also feel you're being more cautious who you're telling a friend. Okay, it's like, you know, if you'd been maybe sharing information with a friend, I kind of see that you're a little bit more cautious about it. You maybe feel that you can't trust this individual. You feel this person is trying to waver your judgment. I feel just getting more selective about how you feel to do that. You do have to be careful at the Moon and Virgo, okay? They are asking you to tune into your emotions. This is potentially when the blow-up can happen. But if you need to step back and have some peace so that you can meditate and tune into what you feel is correct for you, don't let anyone else waver your decision. You must make that conscious decision for yourself. And I really feel those that are earth signs at the moment, you're doing that. You're like, look, you know, much ado about nothing. Sometimes we need to tune into what we want to do before we do it. So it's like logically looking at something and then making the decision for yourself. You won't actually go into second guessing yourself. You won't think that you haven't done something correctly. You'll just make a decision that is very you-based. Does that make sense? Somebody is making you second guess yourself. What other message do I have? I don't know. This is just coming through like you're ready to say what you need to say. Is there something that's gone on a long time? Yes. Could that be causing an argument? Yes. But there's a test here, and I feel you're sitting back and you're observing. If the test isn't passed, it feels that you could be quite direct in your approach with it. That's what I'll say. Oh, the joy. Okay. There are a few friends that I am being more cautious with. Yes, but it's major decisions. You know, this could be an amazing idea that you guys have. If people have made you second guess it, and somebody, maybe you were going to do a business with someone, maybe you guys were thinking of doing something. So have the courage to do it yourself if you need to. Have the courage to get in and get those things done. We all need to have purpose, like believe in the dream, but take the steps to make it happen. But also, I also feel it's, how do I put it? Go in confidently, especially with negotiations. Go in confidently. I think you might surprise yourself how much you can achieve. I'll just say that. Some of you are going somewhere as well. Some of you, I feel there is going to be, at some point, I'm actually seeing a totally different location. This different location can end up being where you're going to live, but I don't feel it's now. If you guys have been having this feeling that you don't exist inside of your natural reality right now, and it's only very temporary, my guides are showing me that it could have been somewhere that you had dreamed of going. It could have been somewhere that you felt one day you would end up. This destination does feel maybe in a different country. It does feel further away. This could even just be for a holiday, but I'm kind of being shown something else, but I'm also being shown that you could be mixing with a person from a different culture. And it's like tribes and groups. It could be the business and what you're doing, what it's going to achieve. And that can be what I'm physically saying is, you know, logistical, but I am seeing a different location. That's what I'm saying. I hope that helped. You know, I hope it helped. Any quick questions while I'm here? I'm going to go on to the air signs. I might have a mini break and come back. Give it about 15 or so. And then I'll come back and I'll do the air signs. And what's the other one? I just saw a TikTok pop up and it says, never tell the truth in a relationship. Why? I ain't got time for games. That's okay. Yeah. Air and water. There you go. Which at the moment is the whole reason we've felt so tight, is because there's been a lot of earth energy and there has been a lot of air energy, but we've had no fire. So now that we're having the fire, your energy is going to pick up and you're going to be more direct. So potentially a lot of us are like, you know, you're tired, you feel quite stuck. But again, the dream is there, the intuition is there. But the direct actions is like, you know, you wake up with the best of intentions. You're like, I'm going to do this today. And then you get up and you're like, I've hit a wall already. Great. It's okay. It's part of the ascension at the moment. It's not going to stay that way. But we're all feeling, you know, pretty much the same. Back in 15.